My name is Luis Bourgeois, and I am a sophomore at Stanford. I'm also a massive soccer fan.
I was born in Costa Rica, where everyone is passionate about the game. I played in recreational leagues until high school, when I became a soccer referee. This allowed me to make money yet remain close to the game.
When people ask me what my favorite team is, I emphatically respond with Arsenal FC. But wait, they ask, how is that you like a team from London?
I guess it started in 5th grade, when I didn't really prefer any team. My best friend at the time introduced me to Arsenal, and I immediately fell in love with their playing style focused on expert passing. I also valued the diversity in their squad and their cosmopolitan nature.
Still, people are confounded when they think of a Costa Rican American supporting a team from London simply because he likes how they play. I will show you how this is possible.
There are 3 21st century developments in soccer: globalization, television, and the internet. These have led to profound changes in the nature of fan identity and the business structure of soccer clubs.
But how can we understand what they mean?
My answer is postmodernism, and specifically its views on identity, knowledge, and the authority on that knowledge.
Let's take the first development, globalization.
Globalization is characterized by increasing interdependence among nations and has led to increased trade, migration, and cross-cultural contact.
I'm a great example of this recent global phenomenon. I was born in Costa Rica, but I now live in the United States. My family comes from all over the globe, hailing from places such as Trinidad and Tobago, Venezuela, the United Kingdom, India, and Canada. I also have friends from all around the world, something that was rare in the modern era. In addition, I have taken a course in high school about globalization. Thus, I am familiar with writers in the field like Thomas Friedman and the relevant economic and social issues associated with globalization. But what does globalization mean for my favorite team, Arsenal?
In soccer, globalization has led to an influx in foreign players, coaches, and owners. Arsenal FC is a clear example of this. In the 1992-1993 season, about 26% of the squad was foreign, that is, from outside of England. However, last season an astounding 73% of the squad was from outside of England, according to transfermarket.co.uk. This marks a tripling of the percentage of foreign players in almost 20 years. In addition, the manager of Arsenal, Arsene Wenger, is French. The club ownership has also been transferred from 2 prominent British families, the Bracewell-Smith and Hillwood families, to an American, Stan Kroenke, and a Russian-Uzbek oil tycoon, Alisher Usmanov.
For an analysis of this phenomenon, let's look at postmodernism's view on identity.
In a postmodern world, one's identity is ever-changing and constantly reconstructed. For Arsenal FC and soccer clubs in general, this means that they and their fans are influenced by foreign players and owners. This has elicited a modernist backlash of sorts, evidenced by xenophobic and racist chanting in European stadiums. In an infamous incident in January, AC Milan player Kevin Prince Boateng walked out of the stadium after hearing monkey chants in the stands.
Let's now look at the second development of the 21st century, television. This has been a major driver of globalization and has spread soccer's reach all around the world. In fact, this is the only way I've ever watched an Arsenal game. I've been to the stadium when I was in London over the summer, but never to an actual game. I would also wager that most Arsenal fans in the world can only watch the games via television.
Arsenal's global television reach is impressive. The English Premier League has about 4.7 billion views annually. Arsenal's global popularity is a big reason for this. Arsenal even launched its own channel, Arsenal TV, in 2008.
With the widespread ownership of televisions around the world, Arsenal and other major clubs must bring their brand to these diverse and global fans.
For example, Arsenal traveled to Malaysia, Beijing, and Hong Kong last summer to face local opposition and to build support for their team. This summer, Arsenal will even travel to Indonesia as part of their effort to reach out to their fans in Asia.
To analyze this development, let's look again at postmodernism and identity.
Television has caused fan identity to extend beyond a local base to encompass anyone around the world who regularly follows and supports a team. While this is a redefinition of what it means to be a fan, the concept of supporting a team is something long-term and stable in one's identity. This could be a possible source of comfort for those struggling with the chaos and uncertainty associated with postmodernism.
The other major driver of globalization is the internet. Like television, the internet has expanded all around the world. It is a great way to provide up-to-the-minute information. For example, the internet is my primary source of Arsenal news, especially the post-match highlights and press conferences. I can get immediate analysis of the match, as sports websites understand that people want instant news. The internet is also an effective forum to share one's opinion. These attributes have led to the increasing popularity of blogs and other online commentary. In my case, I love to read Arsenal commentary from all sorts of people. It has recently provided catharsis for Arsenal fans struggling with the continuing decline of our club.
The club itself has caught on, providing up-to-the-minute score updates, post-match commentary, and a blog from a club correspondent. Fans can also engage the club through social media such as Facebook and Twitter. There is even a subscription service whereby one can watch extensive highlights of every Arsenal game as well as additional video content.
To analyze the internet's impact on soccer, I will look at the postmodern concepts of knowledge and the authority on that knowledge.
In postmodernism, knowledge is based on experiences, and the authority on that knowledge is the individual. This has led clubs and news outlets to provide a fan-centered experience. The preferred medium to do this is the internet, as access to it has greatly expanded around the globe. The fan-centered push has also transformed existing business models. To fully realize the economic potential of these global fans, clubs are focusing more on merchandise and television rights, as these can be targeted to fans anywhere on the planet. This has caused the importance of ticket sales and local support to diminish.
In my opinion, Arsenal has fully embraced each of these 21st century developments.
The results are clear. Despite not winning a trophy in 8 years, Arsenal's total value according to Forbes is $1.292 billion, with an annual revenue of $364 million. These figures make Arsenal the fourth richest club in the entire world. Arsenal also has a multitude of fans all over the world. A recent estimate states that Arsenal has over 100 million fans, putting Arsenal third in the world in terms of fan base. These figures are not unique to Arsenal. In fact, the major clubs in the top European leagues, such as England, Spain, Italy, and Germany, report similarly staggering financial and fan data.
It will be interesting to see if Arsenal's financial success can translate onto the pitch, where there has been an unacceptably long trophy drought. This was a team that 10 years ago went undefeated for an entire season, winning the Premier League title and the FA Cup. Now we can barely qualify for the Champions League. This will be a stern test to the modernist notion of long-term and stable fan support, as many Arsenal fans are disgruntled at the current situation. Perhaps postmodernism and its ever-changing chaos and uncertainty will prevail. Until then, I'm proud to be a Gooner.
Hold up, tell me what you say, pull up, swerve. Watch these motherfuckers freak, watch them say what up, though, when you see me in the street. Good music in this bitch, now drop that motherfucking beat. Okay, now this to all of my enemies that see me getting guap right now, see me getting guap right now, see me getting guap right now. This to all of my hating hoes that see me getting guap right now, see me getting guap right now. Hell yeah, won't stop right now.